In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, to whom we all have to turn back. Honorable listeners and respectable audience, you know that we have started a series of linguistics. In linguistics, we commenced the chapter that is known as pragmatics, which is the study of the use of language in context. Yesterday, I told you about politeness. That politeness means using communicative strategies to create and maintain social harmony. Today, I'm going to teach you what is face and what is face threatening act and face saving act. Listeners and audience, as I told you yesterday, then politeness is also known as face. Face is actually the self image of a person in the society. And each and every person in a society wants and expects that his or her self image should be respected. Listeners and audience, whenever we are talking about face threatening act, it is actually the speech act of a person, the saying of a person, which represents act, which represent a threat to the face of another person. I'm repeating. Face threatening act is actually an act or a speech act of a person, the saying of a person, the utterance of a person, which represents a threat to the self image of a person or the face of a person. For example, there is a person and he directly said to another person that give me that paper. Now, that person who said that give me that paper, neither he is a police officer, neither he is a military person, but he just want to reveal his social power over that person. So if he is not a military person, he is not a police officer, so it means he does not have social power. So that's why if he is not having social power and then he says to that person, that another person, that pass me, or he said that give me that paper, it means he represents face threatening act. And this is the example of face threatening act. On the other hand, whenever we are talking about face saving act means the speech act of a person, the saying of a person, the utterance of a person to another person, which mitigates the face threat, or which represents and which mitigate the threat to another person's face and self-image. That is called face saving act. I'm repeating. Face saving act means the utterance of a person or the saying of a person, the speech act of a person, which mitigates the threat to the face or the self-image of another person. That is called face saving act. Lessons and ideas. The example of this is, for example, when a person he says to another person that, like in the form of asking question, could you pass me that paper? Or please Would you like to pass me that paper? So now here, he is not actually directly saying or ordering, but it is indirect speech act. It means he wants to request. He requests him. And he also, there is also the possibility that if you have the possibility, so then please pass that to me. So there is an option for that person. If you like, so pass me that paper. So listeners and audience, this is the example of a face saving act, that this kind of act mitigates the threat to the self image, the face of another person. So